to CCTT. Today we're going to be looking at the Sapphire 97XT and some unique features that are going on with idle. Some of the things that we've been able to see with this card, and as noted in many Reddit and other reviewers, are that during idle, the processor of the GPU is actually going up and is hovering around 2200 megahertz. And we also have memory, GPU memory, hovering around that same 2200 megahertz, which is kind of interesting. The problem with it is that we're having kind of a baseline temperature of around 70 to 75, even when it's just idling. And so I've been actually turning my computer off. I've not had to do it with other video cards. Specifically my 6800, I never really had a massive issue with that, at least noticed it. But this one right here is clear that it's sticking around at that temperature. So if you look at the graphs on this, you'll see where the idle CPU on one side, there's just nothing. But if you look at the bottom, you'll see inside of the Radeon app that the amount that is coming in for processing for the memory is around 2200 megahertz, and that temperature, there it is around 71 and can average up to around 75 degrees, and it's not doing anything. Now you'll notice there's a spike at this point in time where I actually start video recording, screenshotting the Radeon app, and so that's the elevation you'll see there. That corresponds with the actual jump inside of the GPU processing. So other than that, it's interesting that this card has that heat. I've seen the breakdown by Steve at Gamers Nexus, thinking about doing it if I need to, but I'm just going to monitor it for right now. But if you buy the Sapphire, you should know that at idle, it's going to hover a little bit hotter, and again, it's consistent with other things we see on YouTube and also Reddit and reviewers that have been looking at it. It'd be interesting to see if we're having the same issue with that high memory inside of the Asus TUF. I sold my 7900 XT, and that did not have something similar. The memory was not elevated. I will test the same thing with the 3080. That one is a known hot card, and I've got the EVGA XC3 Ultra, and we'll take a peek at that and see whether or not we have similar issues with the heating of the memory. If there is an issue, I will likely do a teardown of this card in a month or two. I really want to test it before and then get some feedback from other people and see whether or not this is an issue that is persisting and whether or not it causes problems. I've got an enclosed case, but as you can hear in the background, I've got my fans up. I keep them up when I'm doing video processing, and so they're at 100% for the case, and so I'm able to keep a lot of airflow going through. But if it's not an issue, then maybe I won't need to tear this down. And if that's what this card is supposed to run at, and that's what AMD is saying that you should expect that it should be running even at idle, if the GPU is still processing. I did do a small video capture with my camera and my phone, looking at specifically the difference between the monitor, and this is of course one of the wide monitors, and it's a 2K, even though it's a wide monitor, and that of the LG monitor that I've got that is a 32-inch monitor. And it does not require the same type of input, so I don't know if it's because the way that the monitors are set up that it's drawing more power. I'm going to get back and get to the bottom of that one as well and figure out if it's maybe just a monitor issue. That's it for today. Please, again, remember to like and subscribe. Talk to you in a bit.